So let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how it takes just one person, one stupid comment, or one messed up situation to completely ruin your mood? Like everything's fine until something or someone decides to F up your day. And suddenly you're ready to throw hands or lock yourself in a room just to avoid snapping at the world. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to stop letting anyone or anything F up your mood. Because let's be real, life's too short to give other people or random situation that much power over us. And I'm not just here throwing words around. This is something I've had to figure out the hard way. I used to get rattled by everything, from rude people to bad news to random little things going wrong. It was like my mood was on a constant roller coaster and it was exhausting. But I started figuring out how to build mental resilience, how to act like nothing bothers me, even when life is straight up testing my patience. And guess what? It's a total game changer. I'm here to share what I learned and hopefully save you from having the day wrecked by things or people that just aren't worth the energy. But just quick disclaimer, I'm not a licensed therapist or anything like that. I'm just someone who enjoys learning from Napoleon Hill's teachings and Stoic mindset principles. And I'm simply sharing what's been helpful for me and in the hopes that it might benefit you too. It's all work in progress, but hey, every step forward counts, right? But before we dive right in, let me introduce myself. The name is Romelio, and welcome to the channel where we talk about mindset, motivations, and building the life we really want. And this topic is super personal for me because I used to react to everything that bothered me. Seriously, if something went wrong at work, at home, or anywhere, man, I'd be frustrated, irritated, or even worse, lashing out like a madman. I was a walking stress volcano ready to erupt over the smallest things. Alright, so here's the deal. Acting like nothing bothers us isn't about pretending that life is perfect. It's about staying cool even when things get really messy. I came to realize that the only thing we can fully control is our thoughts. And if you can control your thoughts, you can control your reactions. Now here's something wild that I learned. When you start letting stuff bother you all the time, it turns into a habit. And let's be real, breaking bad habits is like trying to remove bubblegum from your hair. It's ridiculously frustrating. It takes forever, although it's totally possible if you keep at it. The key is building resilience, acknowledging the problems, but not letting them consume us. It's like building a mental force field. It's not easy, but it's totally possible. And today, I'm gonna show you how. Step 1. Have a clear goal. And not just some vague idea like, I want to be rich, or I want to be happy. Nope. I'm talking something super clear and laser focused. I call it having a mental blueprint. When you've got a clear purpose, little annoyances just don't matter as much. Here's why it works. When you got a clear purpose, little annoyances just don't matter as much. Like when you're laser focused on building your dream life, you just don't have the energy to waste on every minor irritation. It's like swatting away mosquitoes instead of wrestling with a bear. Keep your goals clear and front of mind. Remind yourself of it regularly. That's like building a mental resilience against negativity. And the funny thing is, the things that used to bother me just started feeling like background noises. It's like my mind gradually filtered out the negativity and distractions, leaving me more focused on what truly matters. Those little annoyances and doubts that once felt so overwhelming, well, they've lost their power because my attention is locked in on my goal, not the noise around it. We just need to be careful not to let the pursuit of our goals consume us to the point where we lose sight of everything else that matters. It's all about finding balance, staying focused without letting that focus overshadow the other important aspect of life. All right, let's dive into self-discipline. Think of it as training your brain to react less and chill more. You know how sports athletes condition their bodies through consistent training? Well, we've got to do the same thing with our minds, because here's the harsh truth. If you don't control your thoughts, negativity will. And negativity is like a bad roommate that doesn't pay rent and leaves dirty underwear everywhere. You don't want that freeloading in your head. Now, self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about catching yourself when your emotions are about to hijack your sanity. Now, for me, the game changer was learning to pause and breathe before reacting. Seriously, just taking a moment before snapping back or getting mad can make a huge difference. Trust me. Here's what I do. Whenever something ticks me off, I stop, I breathe, and ask myself, is this worth my energy? And most of the time, the answer is just no. And if it's not worth my energy, it's definitely not worth my peace of mind. Another thing that helped me is setting boundaries with myself. It's like having a mental security guard that decides on who or what gets to mess with my mood. And let's be real, most of the things that used to get me worked up were just minor annoyances that I gave way too much power to. But self-discipline isn't just about controlling negative reactions. It's about building positive habits that keep our mind in a healthy place. It's training yourself to choose calm over chaos. And the more you practice it, the easier it gets. It's like building mental muscles. At first, it's tough, and you might slip up. But every time you succeed in choosing peace over panic, you're getting stronger. And the best part, you start to feel more in control of your own mind. Now that is priceless. Now, let's talk about visualization and affirmation. Here's the thing. Your mind doesn't care if your thoughts are good or bad. It just accepts whatever you feel. It just accepts whatever you keep feeding it. So why not feed it with the good stuff? Think of it like training a dog. If you reward it for good behavior, it keeps repeating the behavior. Your mind works pretty much the same way. Visualization is like mental rehearsal. Every day, take a few minutes to imagine yourself being calm and in control. Even when life is throwing nonsense your way, picture yourself handling stress like a pro. You're not just thinking it, you're feeling it. You're embodying that calmness. And then there's affirmations. They're like verbal vitamins for your brain. Here's how it works. Every day, hit yourself with a powerful affirmations such as, I will stay calm and in control no matter what. Or negativity can't touch me today. Or perhaps I choose peace over stress every time. Here's another one. Try, I'm in control of my mind and I decide how I feel. Or I am stronger than any challenges. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more your subconscious starts believing them. And here's the cool part. When your subconscious believes something, it becomes reality. Trust me, it's like programming your own mind to respond differently to stress. And the best part, it really works. I'm not saying you'll suddenly be Zen level calm all the time, but you'll definitely notice a shift. Things that used to bother you will start to lose their power. And that's a win. That's right. Now, let's talk about building a mental wall. I like to think of it as your personal force field. A mental barrier that blocks negativity from getting in. Like get away negativity. Picture this. Every time negativity tries to mess with your peace, it hits that mental wall and just bounces off. Like throwing a tennis ball against a concrete wall. It's not getting through. And the more you practice this, the stronger that wall becomes. That's right. So how do you build this mental wall? It starts with being super selective about what you allow to F up your mood. Negative comments, bad vibes, toxic people, they don't get past your wall. They might knock on the door, but you don't have to let them in. Nope. One trick that helps me is using a mental visualization technique. You're probably like, what the heck is that? Well, whenever I feel negativity coming my way, I picture it bouncing off the wall like a cheap rubber ball. It sounds silly, I get it, but it works. It's like training your brain to immediately reject what doesn't serve you. But here's the thing. The wall isn't just for blocking negativity. It's also about protecting your energy. Think of your energy as something valuable. And guess what? Not everyone or everything deserves access to that energy. Building that mental wall takes time and practice. But every time you reinforce it, you're taking control of your own mind. And when your mind is protected, your peace is also protected. Trust me. And that's a wrap. So what do you think? Which technique are you going to try first? Is it self-discipline, visualization, affirmation, or building that mental wall? Or maybe how about all of it? The truth is, staying calm and unbothered isn't about pretending life is perfect. It's about training your mind to be resilient, focused, and peaceful no matter what is going on around you. And hey, it's a work in progress for me too. Talking about this in this video is helping remind me that those are the things that I need to do to not let anyone or anything F up my day. And hopefully it helps you too. But every step forward is a progress, and that's what matters. But hey, if this video helped you even a little, how about hit that like button, subscribe, or share it with someone who needs to chill out and protect their peace. So until next time, stay calm, stay focused, and keep crushing it.
That's right.